me help you, Miss Gallant. You look a little shaky.
Thank God. I thought my sanity had gone down a few. Walter.
Oh, good. You recognize me.
Yes, of course I do. You work in the mailroom at Corey.
Mm-hmm.
You always say such nice things to everyone.
Thank you. So do you.
Walter, I don't know how in the world I got in here. I hope I didn't get lost last night. Walter, I have to get out of here. Do you think you could help me?
Well, not really. You see, I'm the one who brought you here. Pardon me, Miss Gallant. I was so hoping to get an autograph from you, and you left the convention so quickly. I don't mean to disturb you. You don't remember?
What's this about, Walter? What do you want with me? What? I am so sorry, Walter. This is just a really bad time for me. I mean, I'm due to do a seminar this morning at the Romance Festival.
Yes, I know.
Well, then you understand that there are a lot of people waiting for me. I mean, I promised them they bought tickets. It wouldn't be very nice of me, would it, to disappoint them all?
I agree. It's not good to disappoint your fans.
Right. So, you see, we are on the same wavelength. So, maybe you could call me a cab.
I'm sorry, Miss Gallant, but I can't let you go. It wouldn't be safe.
Safe?
Not at all. At least not for a while.
I'm feeling much better, if that's what you mean. I have my legs back. They don't hurt. Your couch was very comfortable. It's just that when I'm one of those people that when I wake up in the morning, I just want to start my day.
Miss Gallant, did you see the people who came to the conference last night? I mean, really take a good look at them?
Yes. Yes, of course I did. I talked to a lot of them. That's why I really need to get back there. You know, I don't want them worrying about me.
They're already worried. We're all very concerned. We've heard that you're exhausted and depressed, and that would be the only good excuse.
Excuse? For what?
For why you would turn your back on the people who love you. Otherwise, why would you stop writing the kind of books that have given us so much joy?
I can't write romance anymore.
Miss Gallant.
No, I can't. I tried. I really did it. It just didn't work. But I do care about my fans. Every single one of them. That's why I want to get back there because, well, I don't want them worrying about me.
It's very important that you get your rest. We all want to see you back on track again very soon. And I'm going to help you.
Walter, I am so grateful to you and to all my fans for caring so much about
We
me.
care very deeply.
Yes, I can see that. And it means so much to me. And you're right. I did have a very tough past year. In fact, 2 years, really. And it did. It took a lot out of me.
See, I knew you were tired.
Yes, I am a little tired.
And it's completely understandable. I mean, how can you write about romance and happiness when your life is in complete turmoil? We all read the papers, you know.
We?
Your loyal fans. There are legions of us.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yes. We email each other. You have your own category on the computer bulletin board. Did you realize that?
No. No, I didn't. So, then you do know everything that happened to me last year. How was your year?
Oh, my year was going wonderfully until I heard there wasn't going to be any more Felicia Gallant novels. And everything turned sour. I felt like a ship without a tiller, directionless, motionless, in desperate need of a captain. But my life is about to change for the better. So is yours, Miss Gallant. We're all going to be much happier again very soon.
I need to go home.
I'm sorry. I need you to stay.
Please, Walter. I really would like to go home now.
I understand that, Miss Gallant, and I'd like to help you.
You could. It's easy. You just let me go.
It wouldn't be safe.
What do you mean safe? What does that mean? I don't understand that.
Out there, you lost touch with your writing, your soul. You need rest and recuperation, Miss Gallant. In time, you'll find your muse again. That's why I brought you here. And I'm going to help you.
All right. Maybe I do need a little rest.
Oh, good. This is going to go wonderfully well. And you can trust me. I would never do anything to harm you.
Thank you, Walter. Please, God, don't go away. I'm Felicia Gallant! Please! I'm being held prisoner! I'm in the attic! Please, someone! Can you hear me?
Good morning. Or is it afternoon? Almost. Can I help you?
Junk mail galore for Penelope Windsor.
She's no longer here.
Well, she should have filled out one of these before moving.
Oh, a change of address form would hardly be appropriate. My mother died 6 months ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no.
For you.
well.
But thankfully, I had this old thing on hand.
Well, I'd be delighted to give it a go.
You'll do more than give it a go, right, Felicia? You'll produce.
What are you talking about? The ending is perfect. Rosamond has the most daring escape, Walter, that's ever been written in a romance
I didn't
novel.
buy it. I'm sorry.
You really didn't like it?
There's a false note somewhere.
What do you mean a false note?
Well, I shudder to say this.
No, go ahead. I can take it.
It's, derivative.
Derivative?
I know. It's frustrating. I'm a perfectionist, too. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm gonna read it again. I was so caught up in Rosamond's emotional high the first time.
No. That's supposed to happen like that. That's a good thing.
For the average reader, that's everything. But I have a job to do here. So I'm going to read the last chapter again very carefully. Up to that point, the book is breathtaking. But then, all of a sudden...
Your disbelief gets unsuspended. Yeah.
That's it, exactly. Oh. Oh, don't despair, Felicia. I won't rest until the ending is solved. I would never let you down the way Marshall Kramer did. I hope you know that. Don't you? Felicia? I won't be long.
Somebody, please find me before it's too late.
Contrary to what you may think, Felicia, I'm not like the barbarian in Sweet Cactus. I'm not a barbarian, even though you treat me like one.
I can see you're still very upset.
Of course I'm upset. You tied me up and you tried to escape. What did I do to deserve that?
Walter, please.
I've been nothing but kind to you. I've made this a home for you here. I've given everything you need, including my solemn promise that I would never hurt you, ever, and yet you wouldn't even think twice about hurting me.
Walter, it's just that sometimes I feel that your thinking is, well, maybe it's just a little cloudy.
I know the difference between fantasy and reality. I wish you'd stop telling me I didn't.
Walter, if you did, I don't think you would have kidnapped me. I mean, no one knows more than I how cruel reality can be, and we all want to escape sometimes. But if you lose yourself in a...
I'm not the one who's lost, Felicia. Why can't you understand that? I'm trying to save you from yourself and your know-nothing editor.
I don't need saving. I'm not a damsel in distress, and you're not Archduke or Gunther or any other character I have ever written about. I am locked up in an attic, and God knows where. And I'm very unhappy about that. Now, that is the reality. And one of these days, you're going to have to face that.
When will you see how desperately you need help?
Okay. I'm really so tired. I'd just like to go to bed now.
Before you turn in, there's something I'd like you to do for me.
Please, couldn't this just wait until morning?
I'm afraid not. I need you to write a letter to your friends.
A letter? What kind of letter? What do you want me to say in this letter?
It's simple and straightforward. I want you to tell your friends that you went on a bender.
Drink?
That they shouldn't come looking for you.
What?
That you need a place to be alone, to think.
If you think that I'm going to write one word of that garbage, then you're more bananas than I give you credit for.
Felicia, you don't want your friends to worry, do you?
That's it, isn't it? My friends, they've come looking for me.
Now, let's not jump to conclusions.
They've gone to the police, haven't they? I knew it. What? They're close, aren't they, Walter? They're breathing down your neck. They've discovered that the pirate from the romance festival, that he's disappeared. That's it, isn't it?
But I haven't disappeared. I come and go as I please. While you, on the other hand, I'm sorry to say, have been given up for a lost cause.
You're lying.
No. Everybody thinks you've gone on a drunken binge. But they're worried about, very worried about the effect that the news would have on your reputation, so they've kept it under wraps. No one's even looking for you. No one knows you're missing.
Okay, fine. I will write the letter.
Good.
But you remember something. I'm sober, and I'm damn proud of that. And I will never write to my friends and say anything but that.
I'm afraid you have no choice.
You bet I have a choice. You want me to write this letter, don't you? Well, then I'm going to write what I want. And you can bet your warped sense of reality that I will never sign my name to any kind of a note that stops
my friends from coming to find me. Ever!
You will write this letter, and you will write it my way, and you will write it now, or you will never walk out of this house. I'm sorry, Felicia. I should never have threatened you. My mother hated my temper. I try to control it, but sometimes it just gets too much.
I think you do have a lot of problems, Walter.
Well, you sound just like him.
Him?
Oh, Quack. My mother always used to take me to Dr. Bishop. He always wanted to know about my deepest, darkest secrets.
Your mother took you to a psychiatrist? Why?
Write the letter, Felicia. Do your friends a favor. You're going to be here for a while. Give them peace of mind.
All right, yes, I will write it. In fact, I'll write it tonight, and you can mail it for me in the morning.
I knew you were going to say that. You're a very clever lady, but I caught you.
Caught me at what?
In Passion's Progress, Felipa carefully conceals clues in the note she's allowed to write.
I would never conceal clues.
No, of course you would. That's why I'm going to dictate the letter to you. That way you and I won't have any more misunderstandings. Now, here's your pen. Here's your paper. My dearest friends.
There. Something wrong?
You signed it Fanny. That's your real name.
That's right.
I've never heard you use that name before.
My close friends call me Fanny. I'm very, very close friends.
I'll get this right out. It won't take long.
Please make this work.
It's done. I mailed the letter. That should keep your friends satisfied for a week at least. Maybe even more.
You will let me help you with the next one. So, the first course is consomme. I made it myself. Taste.
It's very strong.
I followed an 18th century recipe, the era of the rebel princess. Oh, excuse me. It's exactly the way that Cherie de Clairville would have prepared it for Gaston Dufour, her devoted lover.
You know, this is quite a role reversal.
What do you mean?
Well, very few men in my novels can cook.
Rustikov cooked for the Tsarina. The snow goose he prepared for her was the symbol of the purity of his intentions. And there's always Armand, a master chef.
Your insights are incredible. Tell me something, Walter. How did you learn so much about love and romance?
From your novels, of course.
Really? I mean, you seem to know so much. You have so much authority and experience.
I guess that's a tribute to you.
You mean you have never been with...
My mother got sick when I was in high school. I had to take care of her all those years.
That's a shame. But you know, maybe it's wonderful in a way.
No, it's not.
Well, if you think about what you have to look forward to, your first love, all-consuming passion, like in my books. You know, Walter, I think you need to get out. I think you need to get out and meet people.
I'll never leave you. Ever, Felicia.
You shouldn't worry about me. You should be out.
Have another filet?
No, I have plenty.
Oh,
Thank
you need some more black currant sauce.
No, it's so rich.
Mmm.
Almost feels like...
You all right?
I don't know. I feel a little strange.
You're just not used to these old-fashioned recipes.
You know, Walter, what I was saying before, I really do think you should get out.
I'd rather help you with your novel.
Now, what would your mother say? I mean, she would like...
We have to finish your novel, Felicia. Eat your venison. Armand is galloping across the burning moat on his white steed, and then he swoops down and picks Rosamond up in his arms, and then with one final thrust, he sends Claudio to his fiery doom. Armand has to kill. Heroes kill.
Stop.
Felicia. What's wrong?
I don't know. I need to lie down. Okay. I just feel like I've been drinking. I have to lie down, all right?
There was no other way, Felicia.
What did you do?
Your writing was better before you stopped.
Stop drinking?
I don't know why I didn't think of it before. So simple. Everything we had tonight had liquor in it. The consomme, the black currant sauce, even the salad had pear brandy in the dressing.
How could you do that to me? How could you do that to me?
It's for your own
Oh my
good.
God! Oh my You got me drunk? How could you?
I was trying to help you.
By lacing my food with alcohol? How much sherry did you put in the consomme? Did you put a whole bottle in?
Only half a bottle.
Oh my God.
You have to get over this stubborn writer's block.
Alcohol doesn't help you get over anything, believe me.
Relax, Felicia. Release the tension. Think about writing the perfect ending to your novel. Come on. You know you want it. I hate you. You don't hate me, Felicia. Here, I'll pour you another glass.
Oh, no, I can't. If I start to drink, I can't stop. It's poison to me.
Not if it helps you write better. 91 to 93 were your vintage years, so to speak. That's when you wrote your best novels and drank your best wine.
It almost killed me. Every word I wrote. They were all lies, Walter.
Pardon my French, Felicia, but that's a lot of hooey.
You're not listening to me, Walter. I am an alcoholic.
What I read of Into the Fire, I don't think you're an alcoholic at all.
What?
You have to be very careful how you choose your friends. Your friends were so jealous of you that they brainwashed
My
you.
friends loved me enough
then
that they tried to save
Marshall
me from
Kramer
this disease.
came along and tried to convince you that you weren't capable of writing romance fiction. That idiot!
Walter,
What does he know?
you're not listening to me. These people, they gave me my life back, my sanity back. Don't you understand?
I see you're still suffering from that delusion. I understand.
You're missing the whole point.
The point, Felicia, is that you can't live without alcohol. It's your muse, your passion, your partner. And I'm the only person who understands that and can give you what you need. Come on. Drink a toast. To me. I'm waiting for you.
I'll get rid of whoever it is. You can go on without me. Have as much champagne as you like.
You must be Penelope Windsor's son. How do you do?
If you're down there, can you hear me? I'm in the attic. Please, help me. I'm bloody.
I never heard Mother mention you.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised. Penelope had so many friends with the Romance Society. It's hard to keep track of us all. I'm so sorry I've been away for a while. My sciatica was kicking up, and I went for a little R&R up in the White Mountains. And that's New Hampshire, dear.
Yes, I know.
Yes. I went leaf peeping. The colors of autumn are so glorious, they do wonderful things for one's soul. Are you now, or have you ever been a leaf peeper, Mr. Windsor?
No, I spend most of my time at home.
It wasn't until I got back, of course, that I learned of poor Penelope's demise.
I'm pleased you took the time to call, Miss Lake.
I will miss discussing Felicia Gallant's wonderful tales with your mother.
I'm sure my mother would appreciate the sentiment.
Oh. Are you a fan as well, Mr. Windsor?
I enjoy Felicia Gallant.
Don't we all? I can't tell you how many hours I've spent curled up with her books. It's as if she were a member of our family. Even closer sometimes.
This isn't a very good time to talk, Miss Lake.
Please, Crystal with a K. And what shall I call you?
Harry.
Harry Windsor. Just like the little prince in London. Oh, it suits you. Yes, it does. But you seem rather nervous, Your Highness. Is something wrong?
Look at you, Fanny. Drunk. Trapped. Got enough booze in you to skyrocket you straight to oblivion. Does it even matter?
No, nothing's wrong.
Good. I hate to intrude where I'm not wanted.
Actually, Miss Lake.
Crystal,
Crystal,
please.
if you don't mind.
I do hope you will come to our society meetings, Harry. Men are in such short supply. Real men, that is.
Actually, the Romance Society was always Mother's thing.
And now you must make it your own. Consider it a legacy. The second generation. My, what a wonderful distinction. It would be an honor for us to welcome as romantic a soul as yourself.
Me?
Oh, now don't you be coy, Harry Windsor. I know a prince of a man when I see one. I can spot a truly sensitive soul from a mile away. And a very healthy specimen, I might add. Are you single, Harry?
Miss Lake, I'm very busy today.
Of course you are. I won't keep you. It's just that, well, this wonderful house is so warm and inviting. It's reminiscent of so many settings in Felicia's novels. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a little verklempt. It's just that Felicia disappeared under such mysterious circumstances, and it doesn't make a stitch of sense. What do you think about it, Harry?
I think Felicia Gallant will turn up safe and sound eventually. Now, Miss Crystal, if you don't mind, the Nature Channel is running a special series on the secret life of otters.
Oh, I've seen it. It's wonderful. Forgive me for taking up your time. We can only hope that our Felicia will return to us soon.
Well, I see you've made yourself busy.
You were right, Walter. Alcohol is the best medicine. I feel 1,000% better.
Good! Let's make it two!
No. Why don't we save that for when I'm feeling stressed and anxious again?
Oh, why wait? Let's scare those pesky little buggers away for good, huh? Oh! Oh, this is really exciting, Felicia. Things are coming together for us. Your book's almost done. You've never felt better. It's a new beginning for both of us. To new beginnings.
New beginnings. Of course you're not afraid of danger. You're not afraid of anything.
Like Francesco in the catacombs. Like Cesar on his steed.
Your impulses are so heroic. Your virtues know no bounds.
Oh, Felicia, you empower me with such energy and such courage. Oh, I'll see you later.
No. Wait. Walter, do you know why I write about all those heroes? Because they turn me on. Those men are my fantasies.
I had no idea.
But you, Walter, you are my Francesco, my Cesar. You are my real-life hero.
I've never heard you speak like this.
Because I never felt this way before. And then when you talked about your perilous mission, my heart, it started racing. Walter, don't leave me. I just couldn't bear not seeing you again. My heart is racing. Don't leave me. I couldn't bear it if anything happened to you.
Oh, Felicia, please. What's come over you?
I don't know. My emotions, they're running away with me.
Well, stop them.
No! It would be like trying to stop the tide.
Felicia, you're out of control.
Isn't it thrilling? Isn't it? Finally, we can say what we really feel.
Oh, I must have put too much sherry in the Cosme. I have to go.
No!
Oh.
No! Now!
Where are my glasses?
No! Walter, not now when we finally can express what we feel. If you're gonna do this dangerous thing, you shouldn't do it alone. Please, Walter. Let me be by your side. Walter, please, take me with you.
When the sun rises. Adieu.
that lunatic done now? Walter? 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 See how far your imagination took you, Walter. But, think of any, publication of my first novel? Wait a minute. He knows my birthday. Creep. Probably knows the year. Oh, please. Please, please. Oh. Look here, Fanny. I think you're out of here. Walter? Walter? I'm on to you. He's actually gone.
publishing world, Marshall chased Felicia. Marshall learned 'twas all in vain. Goes Marshall Kramer.
Walter?
Set oven for 1 hour. And blah! Oh, I love just desserts. Especially flaming ones. Mr. Marshall Kramer.
The defeat of the enemies of the brave and glorious Felicia Gallant.
I have no enemies.
You won't once I take care of Marshall Kramer.
Vice President, Editor-in-Chief, Corey Book Division. Felicia, Felicia. Honey, I'm home. Now, you just sleep. I'll be back at 4 for cocktails.
Oh, my God. Yes, my name is Felicia Gallant, and I... Hello? 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 What?
Back on the bestseller list before spring.
No.
Walter, your Vaco time's ticking away, buddy.
Oh, Randy, don't remind me. Actually, I'm still here because I forgot a book I wanted to finish this weekend.
Writing another one already?
No. I'm reading this one. Say, thanks again for taking my manuscript up to Mr. Kramer. I know if I'd taken it myself, I probably would have chickened out.
No problem. Hey, the guy's such a worry wart, he'll probably read it before he goes home tonight.
Boy, wouldn't that be something? Say, it's getting pretty late. I know how much you like to be home with your family. Why don't I finish up here for you?
You are a nut, Walter.
Oh, no, I'm serious, really. I'll just sort out these memos and I'll be gone within the hour, I promise.
My heart can never be violated. By Felicia. She struggled against Marshall's power. I love only
Walter. I promise you, he will be my salvation and your death. And so I shall, Felicia. Deliverance come in less than 4 minutes.
How did our book get down here? Felicia! Are you all right? Felicia! 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 Oh, Doctor, I'm glad I caught you. I'm here for my wife. I hope she didn't cause too much of a scene. She has these episodes. She drinks and she dresses up and she loses touch with reality.
Your wife is exhausted, Mr.
Armand.
Well, she really should be under a doctor's care.
Oh,
Mr.
she
Armand.
is. Most of the time, she's just fine.
Well, not tonight. She was quite delusional.
It'll all be over by morning. It always is. I'm sorry it took so long for me to get here. She went off when I was out, and I had to check all the local hospitals. I love her so much, and I worry.
Well, she's resting comfortably now.
That won't last. Let me take her home. If she wakes up here, she'll start to threaten to sue you and the hospital.
Well, on what grounds?
She'll say you admitted her without her authority, and she'll slap a malpractice suit on you. The last hospital had to fork over quite a large sum. They're still appealing.
Well, I see.
Even her own doctor says I handle her better than anybody.
Well, you would have to sign a release.
No problem.
I mean, you understand you're doing this against my recommendation.
I do. And I take full responsibility.
Again.
Walter. Don't be angry at me. I had to leave the attic, Walter. I was so frightened for you. I had to go and find you. I knew you were determined to do something dangerous, and you would risk everything to get revenge on Marshall.
You thought you'd find me in the woods?
I tried to find the road so I could flag down a car.
Yeah, and leave me.
No.
That was very ungrateful, Felicia.
No, I wouldn't do that. I collapsed before anything happened. Strangers took me to that hospital. I never called the police. Walter, you believe me, don't you?
Why should I?
Because you know how I feel about you.
If I don't now, I will soon enough.
Where are you taking me?
Someplace safe. Where no one will ever find you.
doing fine, Felicia. I'm taking good care of you.
We're still in the tornado cellar.
How was your nap?
Such a headache. How long was I asleep?
All day.
What?
Mm-hmm.
It must have been those tranquilizers they gave me at the hospital. Maybe the alcohol.
Probably, but you're going to be back with your friends in no time. You're doing okay.
Will I?
Mm-hmm. There's only one thing we need to do before I let you go.
What?
You know what, Felicia. The only condition is I have to like it. So, shall we begin?
I mean, any editor worth his merit would absolutely adore it. I mean, of all the possibilities, even for a sequel, by introducing a new character.
But Armand is dead. How can Rosamond live without him? She couldn't.
But Armand has been in 3 books already, and Rosamond, I think it's time for her to have new possibilities. Don't you think so?
I think it's time to listen to the original ending you came
Oh,
up with.
I think the new ending
Let's
is so
listen
much
together.
better.
What's the harm in comparing them? I'll tell you what, if this old one is as bad as you say, I'll go along with the new one. How's that?
I hope you guys find me soon. Walter is a real sicko. He's completely out of touch. You know, no matter how many romance novels I write, I'm afraid he's gonna keep me locked up in here forever.
I don't think you understand. When I made that tape, I was a mess. I didn't think I was ever going to see my family again. It was
an act of betrayal, Felicia!
No, I have really come to care about you. Really.
I don't believe you. You've been lying to me every minute since I first took you in.
I was scared.
Yeah.
That's why I said those things. But now
I'm not falling.
I know
I'm not
you.
falling for another line. I'm not as stupid as you think I am.
No, of course you're not. I think you're a gentle, caring soul.
Don't say that! I'm as strong as Armand! And when I see a wrong, I want to right it, just like he does. I loved you, Felicia. Ever since I first read your novels, I knew you were talking just to me.
And now
I
don't know if it was really you.
Now,
but I
after I read
now.
this ending and I listen to this, I know you're out for yourself, just like Rosamond was.
If you just give me a little...
You let Armand down in his last hours, and I know if I let you, you'd let me down just like Rosamond did.
I would. I know about you, Walter. Please. Walter. You remember when you told me about your mother? And that she wanted to get help for you? I can do that. I can.
No.
Yes. Believe me, I can. Walter, you're not a bad person. You've made a few mistakes. And you know what? It doesn't make any difference to me because I like you.
On the tape, you said I was a sicko.
I know I did. I don't mean that. I said that days and days before I really knew you. Hey, you know what? Come on. You know what? You're a good writer. And I know if you'd devoted a little time to that, that you could be very good. Okay?
Really?
Yes. I think what we need to do first is that we need to get you settled somewhere. Somewhere. very nice. And then I will come to see you every day. And I will read what you've written. Neither one of us have anything to lose and everything to gain. What do you say?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yes. You know what? I will make you your favorite meals. And, I could even read to you. We can have a grand old time. You can do this. Oh, you can.
Well, Claudio doesn't capture Armand. Instead, he allows Armand to find his beloved Rosamond in Claudio's root cellar. He then locks them in, shouting if they must be together, they'll die together.
I didn't think you wanted anyone to die.
Oh, it's okay if they die, Felicia. They just can't die alone.
The star-crossed lovers knew Claudio was right. The thought of starving to death was too much for them. Armand took Rosamond's face in his rough hands. He was the stronger of the two. He would take her life, and then his own. They would be together forever.
You do see, this is the only possible ending. Don't you, Felicia?
For Armand and Rosamond? Or for us?
Does it make a difference?
Take her life, and then his own. They would be together forever.
You do see, this is the only possible ending, don't you, Felicia?
For Rosamond and Armand? Or for us, Walter?
Does it make a difference?
Please. This is
crazy?
No.
Is that what you were going to say?
I wasn't going to say that. I mean, there's always other choices. There's always a way out.
I wish that were true, Felicia, but you and I both know that Marshal Kramer is out to destroy you, and I can't allow that.
Walter?
I care about you too much.
We could go on collaborating, couldn't we? Yes, we could find a new ending for our book.
No, I don't see how that's
possible. We can make everyone live. I do. I have a wonderful idea. Please, Walter. Please, please, please. I mean, all the effort we put into our book. I mean, doesn't it deserve one last chance?
And although their families objected, they were married a year later. No! Felicia! Oh, God! You're trying to trick me again!
No, I wasn't, Walter!
Shut up! Just shut up! You don't think I'm a writer? You don't think I'm anything but a stupid fool? You were trying to escape. Well, just forget about it. We're in this together.
Walter, please.
And we're getting out of here together.
Don't do this, please. Don't do this.
You're just like everybody else. You only care about yourself. Why, Felicia? Why does everybody do this? Everybody has betrayed me. I can't do anything. Everywhere I go, people do everything against me.
Why? Tell me! Why?
Trask!
What? Oh!
Marshal, the detonator, get it!
Oh. Too late, Mr. Drama Remover.
Trask, it's over.
Well, this isn't Corey Publishing. I don't have to listen to you, or Felicia, or anybody.
You listen to me. The police are outside.
Oh, I don't care about the police. Not while I hold all the cards.
That bomb is not going to right your wrongs. The police aren't going to go away.
No, but we are. No. Aren't we, Felicia?
Walter, please listen to reason.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm the crazy one.
You're the one holding the detonator.
Oh, don't pull that. You can't bully me the way you bullied Felicia, because I won't stand for it.
That's what this is all about. You think I did something to hurt Felicia?
You ruined her, and now it's payback time.
You know, you may be right. A lot of people have said to me that they thought it was wrong for me to push Felicia.
They were right.
Into the fire.
They were right. She was the best writer of romance fiction in the world.
All right, Walter. I bow to your expertise. I may have a solution if you want to hear it.
No more tricks.
No more tricks, I promise. What if I were to sign a commitment on behalf of Corey Publishing for 3 more Felicia Gallant novels? Romance, of course.
Only if we can write them together. That's the only way I'll agree, Walter.
Sure, are those your conditions? I won't fight it.
Marshal? Felicia, are you down there?
I've got a ticking bomb, kids! Don't come down here!
This is Captain Billy Cooper, Bay City Police. Walter, what do you say we talk this through?
You can take a flying leap, Cooper! This is my show! You understand? My show!
Come on, man, it's me you want, right?
No, Marshal?
I want you to let Felicia go. Because, I mean, if I hadn't coaxed her into writing Into the Fire, none of this would be happening right now, would it?
Bingo. I didn't set out to hurt Felicia. You did.
But you're hurting her now. She misses her family, Walter. And they need her. Why don't you open the door and let her go?
No, Marshal, I can't let you do
Felicia,
this.
Walter and I can work this out. We can. And if we can't, then Walter, you won't have to die alone.
No. You can't do it.
What do you say?
Please don't.
What do you say, Walter? Do we have a deal?
You really think I'd make a deal with you, Kramer? Forget it. I know better.
Marshall's gonna let us publish together. That's what we want.
Don't start, Felicia. I should have done this weeks ago, before you made a fool out of me.
I know Felicia very well, and I know she'd never make a fool out of anyone, especially someone she likes and she respects.
She hates me. I didn't know it before, but I listened to one of her secret tapes. Now it's too late. She took all my best ideas.
Walter, I'm sure your ideas are wonderful. You want to tell me about them?
This is right. Oh, God! Who are these people?
Marshall.
Felicia!
Cass, be careful, the whole thing could come down.
Felicia?
Call the ambulance.
Just knocked the wind out of me. Oh, you're a lucky man. Felicia!
Drop it, sir! Drop it! I said drop it! All right, Trask. You got the right to remain silent.
Oh, God, what have I done? Oh, don't lock me up.
Say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You got the right to an attorney. Can't afford an attorney, one will be
The
appointed
ambulance
for
is
you.
here.
I'm fine.
No, honey, you're in shock.
Please.
They'll take Walter away and they'll lock him up for a long time.
He's injured, Billy.
Felicia, I was so afraid of losing you. You forgive me?
Yes, of course I forgive you. But you have to do something in return.
Anything.
You have to get better, Walter. They're going to take you to a hospital, and I know you're afraid of that.
My mother...
I know, but this is different. I promise you. But you're going to have to do your part. You know, I meant it when I said that you could be a writer. You can. But that can never happen if you don't heal that part of yourself that did this terrible thing. Please. Please, Walter, do it for me.
I'd do anything for you, Felicia.
Be careful with him, okay? It's okay. It's okay. You're so amazing.
Yes, you are.
I'm going home to a wonderful family. He has no one. Nothing.
So how'd this happen? How did you guys find her?
Teamwork. Oh, don't listen to him. This guy is a hero.
Wrong.
The only reason your mother is alive is because this man risked his life.
Oh, my God. You still have that awful chair?
I miss my chair, I miss my bathrobe, my book, and my globe.